let's begin our 30-minute express flow. So for today, I would highly recommend that you have a blanket and blocks. And think, I don't think we need a strap, but just in case, maybe have it handy. And you might see a little bit of brown here. That's my dog. Let's see if he behaves. Okay, all right. So let's go ahead and begin. So we're going to start today lying on our bellies over this little rolled up blanket. So we're going to make space for our Thanksgiving feast, but not really. What we're really going to do is do a little bit of massage for the soft tissue, and I really want to take us into back bending. And I think back bending is a really nice practice to do this week, especially before the holiday and before you spend time with your family and friends. So go ahead and make a rolled up roll with your blanket, and then set up that roll so it's right underneath your belly button. Now, if you're new to this type of work, start in Sphinx pose, propped up on your elbows, and just let the belly kind of acclimate to the gentle pressure of the blanket. And if this feels comfortable, or you've done this many times, feel free to go ahead and get a little bit deeper into the shape and lower down all the way to the floor. You can rest your forehead on your hands. You can even gently roll side to side, kind of massaging your belly with the rolled up blanket. And one of the benefits of doing this type of work is we really are squeezing the organs just a bit and kind of flushing anything out that is good or bad, just kind of flushing it out. And eventually, when we come out of this shape, just through physics, new blood, new nutrients will rush in and re-oxygenate the organs, and hopefully they'll be a little happier. Also, we hold tension here in our abdomen, so allowing the abdomen to soften with this type of work can also be really nice and soothing for the nervous system. And at first, of course, you might be resistant and you'd be like, oh my God, this is terrible. What is she talking about? How can this be soothing? But if you allow yourself to breathe, let the muscles of the abdomen gently invite the blanket in. Over time, you might feel a little bit of ease, even when it feels slightly awkward. Let's stay here for about 3 or maybe 5 more breaths, letting the blanket gently in towards the body, welcoming it in like a dear friend for your holiday. Take a nice breath in through your nose and sigh out the mouth. One more time. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Excellent work. All right. And then go ahead, come back into your Sphinx shape if you were down on the floor, and you can wiggle the blanket for a moment off to the side. All right. And then come again right down onto your belly, rest your forehead on your hands. Gently hug your belly in. So another way the blanket works is it kind of helps us to know where to engage when we're finding our deep core muscles. So that same area that was just being gently squished by the blanket, see if you can engage it by lifting it away from the floor. Make your tailbone long, and then extend your right leg. Reach it straight back in space off the floor, but keep the right hip down. Take a moment, and as you exhale, lower. Let's do that to the left side. Inhale, lift your left leg off the floor, reach it back. Again, keep hugging the belly button off the floor. Extend through your left toes and then lower. We'll do that a few more times. Inhale, right leg, lift to reach it back. Exhale to lower. Keep lifting navel off the floor. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower. 2 more on each side. Right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, lower. We're going to add on. Inhale, right leg. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Inhale, extend the leg, keep it hovering. Exhale, bend your knee. Keep trying to lift your navel off the floor. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale to bend. Good. Inhale, extend, lower the right leg down. Take a regular breath in. And side out the mouth. Good. Let's do that to the left side. Hug the navel off the floor. Tailbones long. Hover your left leg. As you exhale, bend your left knee. Inhale, extend. Try to keep your knee hovering. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Keep hugging the navel up. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. And as you exhale, lower down. Good. And then go ahead, bend your knees and just let your hips sway side to side. If you've accumulated any pressure in the low back, let this wash it out. And the more you can engage the deep core by trying to lift the navel off the floor, the easier this should feel on your low back. Hopefully you shouldn't feel anything at all. Good. All right. Extend your right arm off to the right, about shoulder height. Plug the shoulder blade down away from your ear, and then keep walking the right arm further and further back as you roll onto the right side. So we're coming right into a pec stretch. Keep pressing the right fingertips into the floor. See if you can hover the right shoulder head off the floor as well. So you're really pulling the shoulder blade down. You can roll as little or as much as possible for you onto your right side. And keep your hips stacked and your legs stacked. 2 more breaths. Last one. Good. And then return onto your belly and we'll go right to the second side. If you need to make space, you can shift a little over and then extend your left arm. I have a little doggy friend in the way here. Extend as far as you can. Keep the left shoulder head off the floor. Keep reaching through your left arm. Keep walking the fingertips further and further back as you roll onto the left side. And then do keep pulling the shoulder blade down so the top of your shoulder, front of the shoulder is not even touching the floor. You can press as little or as much as you like into your right palm or right elbow. Stack the hips or have them at an angle, but make sure that you're getting a stretch in the front of your left chest. Couple more breaths. Stay with the breath. Slow breath in. Long breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. Come back onto your belly. Good. And then let's go right into wide fingertip cobra and kind of put all of that together. So lift your navel off the floor, engaging deep core. Tuck the fingertips wide off the mat, lengthen your tailbone, reach your toes. As you inhale, hover shoulders and your head. As you exhale, dip your right shoulder, look left. Inhale, back through center, tailbone super long. Exhale, dip your left shoulder and look right. Inhale, back to center. One more time, dip the right shoulder, look left. Inhale, center. And dip your left shoulder and look right. Inhale, come back through center. One last breath. Tailbone is long, belly's in. Exhale to lower. Bring the hands right by the ribs and come on up into tabletop. If you need padding for your knees, go ahead, pad your knees with the blanket. And let's set up the blocks to be at the front of the mat. So if you want them, they're nice and handy. And then set up for tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees right underneath your hips. Inhale, arch your back, come into a cow pose, feel the collarbones widen, and pull the shoulder blades down away from your ears. Exhale, round your back, tailbone down, hug the belly in, drop the head and the neck. Keep going like that. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. One more time. Inhale. Slowly open the front of your belly and chest, shoulders down. Exhale, round, widen the back, widen the shoulders. From this cat, tuck your toes and go up and back into your downward facing dog. Take whatever wiggles you need in your down dog. You can pedal your feet. Widen the hands as wide as the shoulders. Broaden the shoulder blades. Lift through the tailbone up towards the ceiling. And think of your elbow creases spiraling forward. Inhale, glide forward to plank pose. Shoulders come right over the wrists. As you exhale, right knee to your chest. Inhale, stretch back for a three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot to the right hand. Tap your left knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Catch your left wrist. Side bend to the right. Nice side body stretch. Slow breath in. Long breath out. Tailbone is long. Inhale, come back to center. Tuck your back toes and pivot the heel down as you open up Warrior Two. Lying in the stance, rotate the ribs to the center. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle lunge. You can hover elbow right over the knee or rest on your knee. Inhale, reverse, just warming up the body. Exhale, side angle, root down into your legs. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Come back into a Warrior Two and straighten the front leg. Pivot the toes in, reach the arms up. As you exhale, wide-legged fold. Breathe into the backs of your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Make the spine parallel to the floor. And press into your left fingertips as you take the twist. You can reach the right arm towards the ceiling, or you can have the right hand on your back. Press tailbone away from the crown of the head as you revolve. Anchor down through your feet. Come out of the twist, come back into your fold. Walk your hands to the front of the mat and step on back to plank pose. Tap the knees down. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Keep the cat spine as you hover the right knee. Bring the knee about hip height. Make sure it's no higher. And really keep hugging the belly in. Look ahead with your gaze and collarbones, and then little pulses with your knee, trying to tap the ceiling with your foot. So keep hugging everything in as you lift the knee in little movements, up, up, up. And you'll feel the hamstrings wake up, maybe even the glutes wake up. 3 more little pulses. Keep reaching collarbones forward as you draw the belly in. Good. Extend your foot, step the toes to the back, press into the heel, pivot the heel down, reach the right arm, open the center of your chest, expand from left hand to right hand, circle the right arm forward, and come back into tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round your way forward, all the way into cobra. Wave your spine. Inhale, cobra. Tailbone is long. Exhale, push back, child's pose. Good. Inhale, come back into tabletop. As you exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take a slow breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, left knee to your chest. Three-legged dog, send it high. Step forward to your left hand. Tap the right knee down, Anjaneyasana, low lunge, reach up. And catch the right wrist, that is, and side bend to your left. Stay for one more breath in. Tailbone is long, full breath out. Inhale, come back to center, reach up, tuck your back toes, and pivot to open, warrior two. Adjust your feet, square the ribs to the center. Reverse the warrior, left arm is high. Exhale, side angle, hover your elbow or rest on the front leg. We'll flow 2 more times. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle, really focusing on side body stretches here. Inhale, reverse, strong legs, hug your left hip back. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior two, straighten the front leg. Pivot the toes in, reach the arms up, wide-legged stance. Exhale, fold, wide-legged fold. Inhale, extend, flat back, make the spine parallel to the floor. Press into the right fingertips, reach the left arm towards the ceiling, or land your left hand on your low back. Press into your feet and get taller from tailbone to the crown as you turn the ribcage left. Stay for one more breath. Legs are nice and strong. Come on out of your twist. Walk yourself to the front and step on back to plank. Tap the knees down, cow pose, arch the spine. Exhale, round into cat pose. Good. Keep that element of cat as you hover the left knee no higher than the hip. And peek underneath, make sure it's not going higher. Keep that belly engaged and then reach the chest and your gaze forward. And then little pulses of the knee up, up, up towards the ceiling. Tiny little movements, but lots of activation. Almost like you're pulling your hands and your right knee towards each other. Belly is in, but heart expanding forward. 3 more pulses. You got this. Good. Extend your legs, step the toes down, press through your heel. Pivot the heel down, expand your left arm towards the ceiling. Big wingspan. As you exhale, circle it forward and back to plank pose. Stay in plank, maybe knee plank. Go ahead, lower yourself down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back into child's pose. Good. Let's do that one more time at breath pace. Inhale, cow. Press into your fingertips, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, right knee to chest. 3-legged dog, stretch it back. Step forward for your low lunge. Tap the knee down, reach up. And catch your left wrist, side bend right. Inhale to center, tuck the back toes. Open warrior two. Adjust your feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. One more time to reverse. Expand the ribs. Exhale, side angle. Warrior two as you rise. Straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Reach the arms up. Wide-legged fold. Halfway lift. And take the twist. Right arm to the sky or to your back. Stay for a breath in. And a breath out. Lower the hand, walk yourself back to plank. Big breath in plank, almost like you can resist the floor. And tap the knees down, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Keep the cat as you hover the knee. Expand the chest forward. And then hover your left hand and maybe reach back and you can capture the foot. Keep finding that essence of cat in your belly and cow in the spine. Kick the foot back, almost like you're trying to stamp your foot towards the ceiling. Try to pull your right hand to your left knee. One more breath. Let go of your foot. Let go of your hand. Press the heel down. Open up the chest, right arm to the sky. Exhale, circle it forward. Come back into a plank. Knees down or not. Lower to your belly. Cobra pose. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, tabletop. Fingertips alive, toes tucked. Exhale, downward facing dog. Forward to plank. Exhale, left knee to your chest. Three-legged dog, float it up. Step forward to your left hand. Back knees down, Anjaneyasana, reach up. Catch the right wrist, side bend. Inhale to center, tuck your toes. Open up, warrior two, adjust your legs. Reverse. Side angle. One more round. Open this waist. Reverse. Side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the legs, parallel your feet. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, wide-legged fold. Halfway lift, extend the spine. Take the twist to the left. Left arm to the sky, left arm to your low back. Get longer from tail to crown. Exhale, lower. Walk yourself back to plank. Big breath in plank. Try to hover off the floor if that's possible. And then tap the knees down, tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. Arch the spine. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Keep a hint of that cat as you hover your left knee. Expand your chest forward. And then reach back with your right hand. And maybe you can capture that left foot. And always you could try a strap here if the foot is out of reach. And then keep that essence of the cat in your low belly, but that the cow in the chest and upper back. And then try to reach the foot to the sky. Try to stamp it up. Keep squaring everything forward to the center. Pull left hand to right knee as you breathe. One more breath. Good. Let go of your hand and the foot. And tuck the toes down, heel down. Open the chest, left arm to the sky. Exhale, circle it forward. Come back to plank. Knees down or stay on your toes. Lower all the way down. Cobra pose, maybe an up dog. And exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Good. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Forward fold at the back of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And sit down into chair pose. Get the hips pretty low. Lift the heart, arms by your ears. Hug the hips evenly back. Lift the belly in just a little more. Rise to stand, palms together at the heart. Relax the arms. Inhale, sit back. Chair, get a little lower. Hug the belly in more, lift the heart more. Exhale, bow and fold over your legs. Halfway lift to length. Walk yourself forward Downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a long breath out. Good. And tap your knees down and grab that blanket. We're going to return to the blanket roll. And this time, instead of right underneath the belly, you're going to put it a little bit higher. So at the base of the ribs. So help your ribs lift up a little bit. And then once you have that blanket set, go ahead and lower down. Make sure it's right at the base of your rib cage. And sit up again in a Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders, collarbones wide, shoulder blades softening down towards your back. Extend your legs, point your toes, press into the tops of the feet so that the thigh muscles wake up, kneecaps wake up, and try to hug your navel away from the floor. Bend your right knee, curl the heel in. You can take the left hand more towards the center and then reach back with your right hand. Catch your foot, coming into half bow. Keep pulling the chest forward, keep reaching the right foot back, and keep trying to lift the navel off the floor. One more breath, tailbone super long. And then gently let go of your right foot. Come back to Sphinx. We'll do that on the left side. First, reset. Press into the tops of your feet. Thigh muscles, kneecaps are alive. Belly button trying to lift away from the floor. Glutes are awake, so lengthen your tailbone. And then curl your left heel in. Right hand can shift to the midline. Left hand will reach back to catch the foot or use your strap. Kick the foot back. Pull your rib cage forward. Belly is trying to hover away from the floor. Collarbones are wide. Shoulder blades softening down the back. Lots to think about here. Make sure the neck is long. Good. And then gently let go of the foot. Come back to Sphinx. So if that was a lot and a good challenge for you, you can do that one more time. Otherwise, we're going to try to play with capturing both feet coming into the full bow. For your bow, let's activate the legs again. Press into the tops of your feet. Quads are awake. Kneecaps are off. Belly is engaged. Tailbone is long. Bend both knees. Pull both feet in. Reach both hands back. And then try to catch your feet. And then keep trying to lift the navel off the floor. Keep softening the shoulder blades down your back. Make sure the knees hug into the midline. Keep sending the chest forward. Keep the neck soft. Where can you soften here in this pretty challenging shape? One more breath. When you are ready, you can gently relax your feet and relax the head. Soften, rock your hips side to side or bend your knees and sway your feet side to side. Big breath in. Long breath out. Good. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Good. All right, I'm going to invite you to do that one more time. If you're doing half, do the second side. If you're doing full bow, set it up. Legs are live. Point the toes. Press into the tops of the feet. Kneecaps awake. Thigh bones, muscles awake. Pull yourself forward. Navel trying to lift. Curl both heels in. Keep sending the chest forward as you reach back with your hands. Reach for your feet. Try to press the feet to the ceiling. Try to send the chest forward. Keep lifting the belly button. Keep lengthening your tailbone. Neck is long. 2 more breaths. Soften where you can. Gently relax your legs. Relax your arms and your head. and rest. Shimmy your hips side to side. All right, excellent work, everybody. Let's come on to the elbows, back into Sphinx, and bring your hands together. Hover your belly off and come into a knee variation of elbow plank or forearm plank, or you can come into the full variation of elbow plank with hovering the knees up. So this is a nice way to re-engage the core after back bending. Isometrically try to pull your elbows and your toes together, but keep expanding the belly. So send the ribs forward. And when I say belly, I mean your bottom side, the underside of you, the belly side of you. One more breath, you got this. Slowly bring the knees down and rest in child's pose. Big breath into your low back and a full breath out. One more time. Inhale into your low back. Exhale out. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Make your way to a seat. Find a comfortable crisscross seat. And let's take the right ankle on top of the left, and we will come into a double pigeon. Double pigeon feels like too much. You can have cross-legged seat with the right shin in front of left. But it'll feel really nice to open the hips after all of that back bending work. You can have the blocks in front of you to rest your hands on or to rest your elbows on. Flex your feet, whichever position you're in, and then start to lean forward, softening into a fold. Go gentle and easy on yourself. You can make a little pillow for your forehead with your thumbs. Big breath in. Full breath out. Breathe right into your right outer hip here. Two more breaths. Really expand sacrum and low back. Keep softening as you exhale. And slowly come back upright. Use your hands for support. And unravel the legs. Give them a little gentle wiggle. Shake, shake, shake. And then we'll do the second side. So either double pigeon, so left ankle over right knee, or Sukhasana, where you have left shin in front of right knee. If you have some space between your bottom foot and your knee, you can tuck your blanket there. And as you get deeper and deeper into this shape, you might notice that that blanket can probably shift away with time. When you're ready, you can lean your hands on the blocks or start to come on down, perhaps on elbows, and just be gentle, right? Less is more. That's the motto usually. Or if that's not your motto, please consider that as your motto. Less is more means that when you try too hard, you might be kind of going backwards. So ease up a bit, be more gentle, and you might find your path a little bit smoother. Big breath in. Out through the mouth. Ha. This is a big shape, so if you need to exhale through the mouth, please go ahead. But take a few more breaths right into your outer left hip this time and the low back. So all those regions expanding as you inhale, softening as you exhale. Flex your feet. Make sure you have support for your knees. Tuck them with a blanket or a pillow. And having that support just encourages your body to let go and soften and create that extra space. So support yourself wherever you can, and not only on the mat. Can you do the same for yourself off the mat in your daily life, right? Can you build in the supports that you need so that you can ease and move more freely and do what you need with more ease? Couple more breaths. Well done. Come on out. Gently unravel the legs. Wiggle them out. Good. All right, it's time for us to wrap it up. So a couple of options for Shavasana. So you can use this blanket underneath your knees. I'm going to make myself a bigger little boost here. So I'm going to take my 2 blocks and the blanket on top, and then place that underneath my knees for the resting shape Shavasana. Give yourself a few moments in Shavasana. I'd say maybe 3 minutes. If you can afford 5 minutes, that would be amazing. If you have a little pillow for your head, go ahead, tuck it under. If you have a blanket to cover yourself with, do that as well so you can get nice and cozy. And then with your knees kind of propped up, make sure that your low back and sacrum feel really spacious. So play with that distance between your kneecaps and your tailbone. You can either rest your hands on the belly or out to the sides with your palms up, shoulders soft. Tuck your chin, let the back of your neck be super long. Any type of movement you need to bring the body from tension to rest. Any little wiggles. When you're ready, take a slow breath in through your nose. And sigh out through your mouth. 2 more breaths like that. In through the nose. Big sigh out through your mouth. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Shavasana. Please linger here for a few more minutes of your rest and enjoy the rest of your day. Wish you so much happiness today and rest. Make sure you get some rest. Namaste.